Hello everyone, welcome to Econometrics. I'm Sebastian Y. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use natural logs in regressions and then use stored results to make some predictions based off of those regressions. I've got our cars dataset loaded up here. Taking a look at the data browser here, we're going to use horsepower to predict the price of a car. Our most basic model is a level model where we are going to run a regression of price on horsepower. Remember, what this does is it tells us that an increase in 1 horsepower will increase the price by about $170. If we want to predict the price of a car, we're going to need to pull the stored values from that regression. So we'll use display, and then we're going to need to pull the coefficient estimates. So _b is how we do that. Use the square brackets, and then inside of the square brackets, we're going to put the variable name. So first we're going to need the constant, so _cons plus _b, and then we're going to put horsepower. That's going to give us our horsepower coefficient, and then we need to multiply it by the horsepower of the car that we are interested in. So let's say we want to know the price of a car that has 130 horsepower. Our model is going to predict $17,705. Now let's think about some log models. To generate the natural log of a variable, we are going to need the gen command. As always, we come up with a name for our new variable. Let's call this log price. Just put L price equals the log of price. There are many kinds of logs, but Stata is always going to assume you mean the natural log when you put log. And then we're going to do the same thing for the horsepower, so I'll call this L horsepower. You can call it anything you want, of course. Let's take a look at our data browser to make sure this worked. We can see we've got our 2 log variables right here. Now we can do any combination of log variables or the regular original variables. We're going to do a log model here. So I'm going to run a regression of log price on log horsepower. Now we have a model where the interpretation is that a 1% increase in horsepower will be associated with a 1.2% increase in price. When we make predictions based on this model, we need to be careful about using logs. If I were to do the exact same command as before, _b constant plus _b, now we need to do log horsepower times 130, this isn't going to work because we need to actually put the log of horsepower in here. So instead of 130, we need to make sure we put in log of 130. Now we get 9.7. Obviously, that doesn't make sense for the price of a car. And the reason for this is that our dependent variable in this model is the log of price. And so 9.7 is our predicted log of the price. So we need to take it out of logs, and we do that with the inverse of log, which is the exponential function, taking e to the power of this. And in Stata, the way that we do that is to put in exp and then parentheses around the entire thing. And then we get a prediction that makes a little bit more sense, $16,661. In this video, we've covered how to use logs in regressions and also use stored values to make some predictions. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thanks for watching.